So it is day 22 of alternate day fasting, and today is eating day. I haven't eaten yet, but it's 9:30 in the morning and I'm about to head to boxing. And now you guys probably don't know this about me, but I used to box, not like as in I didn't spar and things like that. I'm talking about women's boxing class, and I used to be quite good, to be honest. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I was pretty good. Now, I haven't done it in a very, very long time, and I've decided I want to get back to doing it. So that's where we're going. I'll try and get a little snippet if I can. Might not be able to. But this is going to be good. So I didn't want to fill my stomach either before I go. But yeah, boxing again, guys. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to do it for a little bit and see how I get on.
Okay, everyone, let's go outside, you know, it's a lovely day and everything.
Yeah, so this I'll do that. Yeah, that's my heart is like. So back from boxing, about to take my ginger shot. I had to put it in this little tiny tub thing because I didn't have enough of the bottles. Ginger shots, we've still got these, we've taken each day. And yeah, boxing was amazing. Oh my gosh, it was like going through that, experiencing that thrill, that adrenaline, that pump, that excitement again. I was like, oh my days, I missed this. It was like, yeah, it was good. It was good. I loved it. But yeah, ginger shot, and then I'm supposed to be heading to church. Actually, I'm going to be late. But because there's an event on today, but just quickly get this in. This is not even that strong. I like it normally stronger and more spicy, but because I normally put a bit more black pepper and a bit more turmeric in it, but this is all right. It does the job. So literally just about to go to church. I just had a biltong snack. I've not even had a proper meal yet. This is the first thing I've eaten. This is my second pack though. It's only 60 calories and it has 10 grams of protein. Like, what? The only thing is they're £2 each, so I think if you're eating a lot of them it can get quite expensive. What's £2 in dollars? That's like what, $3 or something each for one. So if you're eating loads of them, like I could eat them all day, they're so good. I love biltong. So that, look, so that's all I've eaten, but it's still good, it's still nourishing. So yeah, so I'm about to go to church. So imagine this, right? So I posted about going boxing, about being at boxing on my WhatsApp story, and my son saw it because he's 8 stats, and he messages me like, oh, you're an op. And I was like, obviously not. I was laughing so much because he's recently stopped boxing and I think recently changed gyms, and I've gone to his old gym, but I have a different obviously instructor because I'm an adult and it's women's boxing. But he's so funny. So yeah, that was that. Then forgot to tell you guys, when I came home, so I put like this small bag of rubbish, very small bag of rubbish, outside my door this morning when I woke up, and I was planning to go and put it in the bins, and my bins are like located round the back, but it's just easier to get round the back, like where the other houses are. It's really hard to explain, but it's easier to get there through the front rather than going out the back door. So anyway, I put it by the front door, and obviously I think when I was rushing out to go to boxing, I forgot to go and put it in the bins. Now, you know, I'm only going for an hour. It should be okay, you know, to come put it in the bins when I get back. I get back and there is rubbish all over my doorstep, literally. And I'm like, and it's obviously an animal, whether a cat or dog or something. And I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, it's literally been an hour. I know there's cats, dogs, even foxes around my area that they really do dig through rubbish if you leave it there overnight. But you have to just make sure you put it in the bins. But in the morning and in the space of an hour, I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So not only did I have loads of rubbish to clean up, but, and obviously, yes, it's my fault, I should have put it in the bin, but I just didn't expect that. But not only that, I then came home to some lovely poo just sat on my grass. No, that's disgusting. So it's either a cat, dog, something, and it was just disgusting. And it's so fresh as well. Like the cat, dog did it literally just then. So they left me a nice gift. Not only did they leave me a mess, they left me a nice gift. And I was like, really, in the space of 1 hour, that is nasty. So anyway, that was my morning, and that's why I'm so late to church. Well, I'm late because I had to shower quickly, get ready. Didn't take me long to get ready because I've not changed my hair. I literally just put clothes on, that is it, no makeup, nothing. So yeah, so that didn't take long, but it's the rubbish. I was cleaning it, and then I was bleaching and using boiling hot water to clean my front porch. And probably bleach isn't the best, but to me, bleach cleans everything. If I use bleach, I know that it's clean. And I used to be bleach happy. It's really bad. I used to be so obsessed with bleach. My face is so oily. I always do that, put so much oil on my face. I used to get so obsessed with bleach, or be so obsessed with bleach, that I would use it everywhere. And I'd use loads of it. Because to me, it's like, it's not clean if you haven't used bleach. In my bathroom, my kitchen, even the floors. And some parts, yes, it has ruined because I've used too much bleach, or I've left the bleach to sit too long. So for example, in my bathroom, I'm just ranting now, but for example, in my bathroom, if I use bleach on like around the taps and stuff, and I'd leave it to sit for like a tiny bit, just to maybe get rid of, like, you know, any, like, if there's any tiny bits of mold or any, is it limescale or whatever it is, just like little tiny bits, it would help. Okay, that sounds nasty, mold, but like, you know, the tiniest bits, sometimes, you know, if an area is just a bit too damp, and a tiny bit of mold can, you know, accumulate around those areas if you're not keeping on top of the cleaning. So anyway, sometimes I'd use the bleach there, used to anyway, and I'd leave it to sit for a little while, and sometimes I'd not realise how much time's gone past while I've let it sit there. And then sometimes it would ruin my taps just a little bit, not much, just a little bit. So anyway, don't do that. I'm not bleach obsessed now, but I still use bleach. But that's the story of my happy bleach days, you know. You may not have been interested in that, but hey ho, you got it now. But yeah, eating day to day anyway, because that's what these vlogs are about, alternate day fasting. Like I said, I had the snack that I've had, because it is a snack. I'll have to eat a little bit later, to be fair, so I'm probably going to be eating in a short window today, but it might be more better for me, because, you know, you guys are saying to you how I feel like I've been overdoing it a little bit on my eating days, so, you know, and I feel good today as well. I feel good. I woke up feeling good. I'm seeing how slim I look. Look how slim I look even in that boxing video. Like, I'm looking slimmer. And yesterday, it's funny, yesterday or the day before, I was like, I feel like I'm just feeling bigger, and yeah, it's crazy. But this is why, for me, alternate day fasting really, really works, because when I stay consistent, it really, really helps my body just breathe and relax and digest my food properly and get rid of any inflammation in my body. I've noticed my body inflames so quickly when I'm not giving it a long period of time to digest everything and just breathe. So yeah, if it works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, you know. You just have to find what works for you. But what I can say is that alternate day fasting is very effective and very powerful. It works differently for every single person, and some people it's quicker results, some people slower results. I've been through that, had quicker results, and I've also had slower results. I feel like I'm having slower results this time, but it's really, really good, and it's just good for your gut, it's good for your health. in general, even putting weight loss aside. Like I've mentioned in one of my early videos before I even started this vlogging journey on here, I told you guys, you know, alternate day fasting helps improve cognitive function. It helps improve, it helps heal any diseases, any inflammation in your body. It helps, you know, improve gut health. It helps with weight loss, like if that's your goal. Like, there's so many benefits to it. So if you haven't done it already, please take this as a sign that maybe you could try it. And ways that you could build yourself up to it. Let's just say you tried it one day and you're like, no, this is too hard. Try intermittent fasting. You know, try and eat in a condensed time frame, you know, in a shortened time frame. Try that and then work your way up to alternate day fasting. But yeah,
I've always carried with me the lights, you know, pockets of prayer, people praying. But when has there ever been a green mist covering the land? And I would suggest to you that it's only been in recent years that we've had a green mist over this land, a new religion, a green religion, where the creation is more important than the creator. And so these are days that believe that God is raising up, and whatever is going on in the powers, amongst the powers of darkness, these days more people in this nation are praying than ever. Thousands of people are being raised up to pray for this nation.
God is calling us together for new covenant relationships. This is what I believe the Lord is saying to us. In these days of change and upheaval, I remind you of the covenant relationships you have been brought into through the blood of my Son, and how I long for you, my people, to show that what true covenant relationship is like to the world. My children, know that through Christ, you belong to each other. You're all part of the same family, my family. So please, love one another well. Be slow to become angry and quick to forgive. Treat one another as you would wish to be treated yourselves. And take time to be together and with me. Make the breaking of bread central in your meeting together. My heart's desire is you to forge authentic covenant relationships. Let a genuine depth of love grow among you. Encourage and release one another into the uniqueness of who you are, into the expression of the gifts I've given. For in my family, each of you has an equally important part to play. Through forging strong covenant relationships, you will remain strong and not isolated when in trouble and persecution comes, as surely it will. My children, stand strong together. Stand firm in my truth, in the truth of my word, and let my spirit be your guide in all you do and say. Seek first my kingdom, create welcoming communities where the outsider will look in and desire to have what you have. Be outward facing, so the lost can be brought near to me. Be immovable and steadfast, trusting in me, and surely I'll forge you not only into caring communities, but into battle-ready communities who will advance and take my kingdom by force. Be resolute and fix your eyes continually on me, and seek to live generously and sacrificially, so that everyone has sufficient for every day. Take time to be together, to eat together, to pray together, to laugh together, for this is my will for you, that you love me and you truly love one another from your hearts.
so guys, we have hit our macros today on our eating day. Well, I've nearly hit the macros. I think protein has been pretty good, and macros overall I think have been pretty decent. The fat could come down a little bit more as well, but overall it's been pretty decent. Ignore my eyebrows that are standing up right now. It's definitely bedtime. Making a cup of tea as well, about to head to bed. So yeah, today's been good. I had steak. I didn't get to show you guys the pictures, but I had steak and broccoli for dinner, and I just had literally steak, broccoli and tomato, no carbs, because I ate quite late as well. So that's going to be high in fat, but it's really high in protein as well. I ended up having 3 of those packs of beef jerkies that I showed you guys today. And that's crazy because that's only 180 calories, I think, in total, and it's like 30 grams of fat, which is amazing. I also had, what else did I have? Oh my gosh, I ended up having Taco Bell earlier. I didn't even show you guys it. I ended up having Taco Bell, so 2 supreme tacos and fries, which I thought was really good. It was only 640 calories, and I didn't have like any fizzy drink. I ended up getting a cold coffee, sugar-free, because I love cold coffee, Starbucks one, and that was like, I got that from like a shop, which was 100 calories. Insane. That's so good. So yeah, I thought that was pretty good. 640 calories, and then the coffee 740 calories altogether. That's like was my lunch, late lunch. And then I didn't really have a breakfast today, like I told you guys. I had like the beef jerky thing. Well, it's not beef jerky, it's biltong, like a beef jerky, for my snack slash breakfast. But yeah, so that was pretty good. But also it did show me today that you really have to be careful of what you're eating, because if I didn't even have a breakfast, but I had dinner and no carbs with it, but I had the snacks, I also did have some chocolate today. I counted that in my macros as well. Maybe if I didn't have the chocolate, I could have had room for a breakfast, potentially, because the chocolate was higher in fat. I don't know. Maybe, potentially. Because I was going to say, the fact that I didn't have room for breakfast, technically, on my calorie counts and macros, it kind of says a lot, like, just how careful you have to be with what you're eating. So, like, you do have the flexibility, obviously, on your fasting day to eat a bit more freer, let's just say, but not too free if you want to achieve, like, good results, and if you want to achieve it in quick time. But yeah, so today's been good. So I'm about to have a cup of tea, go and read my Bible, and then head to bed because it is 11 o'clock. We got church in the morning, and church was so good today as well. It was a prayer like gathering, so it was really, really good. But